The benefit to technology post the pandemic was definitely known, but what comes as a strong validation of the bounties accruing to tech companies is the statement from TCS management that we are beginning a multi-year technology upcycle. In our Ideas for Profit today, I'll discuss the key fine print of the TCS Q2 earnings and also the outlook on the company going forward. Well, TCS had earlier expected the recovery in the second half of this year. However, the recovery has actually come in a quarter in advance. The total revenue for the quarter stood at $5.4 billion. And when you see this is a sequential growth of 7.2% in reported and 4.8% in the constant currency terms. More importantly, growth was broad-based, and that is across verticals and also geographies as well. North America grew by 3.6%, UK by 3.8%, and continental Europe grew by 6.1%. Now, the picture was equally encouraging with the key verticals like BFSI also showing growth of 6.2% and retail by 8.8% on a sequential basis. In fact, all industries, and that is except for the communication industry, showed a positive growth over the previous quarter, clearly indicating that the worst is behind us. Now, the quarter also saw a smart improvement in the operating margin by 259 basis points sequentially to 26.2%, thereby bringing the margin back to the company's long-term aspirational band of say 26 to 28%. The management also sounded quite confident about maintaining the margin even going forward from here on in this kind of a band. Now, the standout positive from the results was definitely the strong deal wins. While there was one large deal closure of the Phoenix Group, the company also alluded to broad-based deal wins dominated by mid and small-sized deals as well. Now, the deal pipeline too looks quite strong right now. The company added about 2 clients in the $100 million bucket as well. The accelerating revenue momentum is also getting reflected in the strong hiring numbers as well, with 9,864 people getting added in the quarter as well. Now, the TCS has also indicated adding about 12,000 freshers in the next quarter on board virtually. Now, the attrition rate is also down to a historic low of 8.9%. Incidentally, thanks to the improved outlook, the company is also effecting a wage hike from October. The company also has announced a buyback at the premium to prevailing market price at about 3,000 rupees, aggregating to 16,000 crore rupees, and the interim dividend of 12 rupees per share. Now, the concerns which remain would be that while the revenue has bounced back on a year-on-year basis, the revenue in constant currency is still down about 3.2%. Now, the company also expects exaggerated seasonality in the coming quarter, that's Q3, although it could get partially offset by the demand recovery going forward. Now, the possibility of a second wave of the pandemic or even the reduced fiscal stimulus could actually result in significant earnings in uncertainty going forward, and that remains an overhang which all of us need to keep in mind. Going forward, however, the deep client relationship, the investment in the transformational technologies and focus on talent development as well, they all appear to be playing well for the company or paying dividend for the company right now, which is gaining from flight to quality, vendor consolidation and improving market share post-COVID as well. Now, the higher spending coupled with market share gains spells good news for TCS going forward. So, investors should not get blinded by the optically expensive valuation currently and definitely focus on the emerging opportunity, which could be a catalyst for valuation re-rating going forward as well. So, any weakness could actually be used to add the stock in the core portfolio.